It goes on
Drop
Cartoon
us an
Network.
intro. Hit us with a
Uh,
fiery intro.
Spidey Spitz and Super Sanctum podcast added again. What episode is this? Give me with the episode number. Episode.
21.
Here we go. Let's get it. We got games and that good talk. So freaking good.
Yeah.
It's such a like homey, good feel movie, bro. It just felt good to watch it in my living room.
Sorry, your fiance just ran past behind you.
Did she?
Yeah,
I gotta move this.
it's like
Check out the creepy
Flash.
wall.
It looks good. It looks good.
Thanks. Yeah, I got some LEDs going, and I'm gonna start messing with one of these either tonight or tomorrow night. I'm gonna mess with with the streaming shit because I haven't got it going after that because I've just been fucking busy as fuck this last like day and a half. But
Yeah, no,
yeah, I'm gonna go start playing with it.
it looks good. It looks good.
I appreciate that.
But I wanted to start off with the highs and lows of the week.
What are we thinking?
What's your highs and lows of the week? What's been going on?
Talk about lows. Thank God Tom Holland's good. Shout out to Tom Holland. It was just a minor head injury.
It
That was
was.
good.
I
That was
saw
good.
a bunch of people saying that he cracked his skull open or something like that.
That was like the first report, and then everyone, like a bunch of other people, were like, he was just at an award show, right? And then that it was announced like 2 days before that anyway, so he's good to go. And it apparently supposed to be shooting pretty soon, so that was kind of funky. But highs, bro, can't complain, bro. Just I've been just grinding in the office, man, trying to get this office looking good for shooting soon. It's just a bitch because I'm limping everywhere, but I just been enjoying messing with the office, bro, and looking forward to playing some video games soon, honestly. Because I can't do much, bro. So I'm just trying to get this place nice, really nice. What about you, brother? Happy birthday! Happy
Yeah, that's my
when?
high. My
25th.
25th
25th,
happened.
bro. Yeah, very
So,
good, very good.
feeling good. My low is bad internet. We're still dealing with that. But we found out why. So apparently there's this little thing outside in our backyard. And apparently it just has like a huge ant hill inside of it. And that's where all the wires and shits are for like our internet and everything.
Damn, that sucks.
So it's just there's an ant infestation going on right now. It's apparently
Pardon,
what's happening.
pardon me. I'm just getting my headphones right real quick.
There you go.
Right, come on now. All right, there we go. Better. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
So for a while, we're just gonna have to work through the bad internet and just make do.
Did they clean it out? The empire?
We're trying to get like some guy because it's I don't know we're trying to get the internet people to come and look at it and also get someone to come clean it out.
Oh yeah. I would just bug bomb the whole bitch and take some hose.
That's what I was saying, but I was saying like because we have like a pressure washer, so I was like let's just pressure wash
Yeah,
like all the ants away.
that's a good
But
idea.
but then they were saying like we shouldn't do that because what if like we fuck up the wire, some of the wires in the box or whatever, like damage the box.
Another Red Bull, please. Is your old Red Bull there? Can I get that one? Don't even worry about it. But yeah, I heard you, bro. Yeah. That sucks, bro. But yeah, I would just pressure wash it. But yeah, but fucking. At least you know the issue though. You know what I mean? So we can go from there.
Yeah. But all right, so I want to start off with a box opening.
Oh yeah, that's right. Was it a birthday gift?
Yeah, so I haven't gotten your box, but I did get one from my uncle. He sent me
I
in.
haven't shipped it.
No,
My
you're
bad. I'm
good.
shipping it tomorrow.
You're good. You're good. But my uncle sent me a box. I got some goodies I wanted to show, and then just wanted to show some of the other things I got for my birthday as well.
Oh
So
yeah, let's
like
get it going. Throw it
I
off.
got
Throw it off.
this flash cup.
Uh, oh, that's tough. Bro. I need to get a cup. I'm always
Yeah,
drinking my damn fiance's cup. That's a nice cup.
because my Spider-Man cup is all fucked up. Spider-Man's not even really there anymore,
Hmm. That's rough.
so we're retiring that. And then some other things. So I bought myself this, but got me this nice
Nice.
little
Very
watch.
nice.
Got me
Very tough.
that. And what's and then I bought myself. This also just came in today. This little watch box here,
Tough.
and then
Nice. I think I have one very similar to that.
my girlfriend, she bought me this. So
Nice. You like watches, bro? I fuck with watches.
yeah, I just like it's a good little accessory.
Yeah, I don't really wear jewelry, but I fuck with watches, bro. I do want to get a nice little chain though. I don't have any chains.
Yeah, she got me this little chain that I'm always wearing.
That's a nice little chain.
All right. So we got that. And then um not on my birthday, but on Sunday, the day after, because I wasn't able to go and get stuff that I wanted to. Because I wanted to go to the comic book store for Batman Day, because Batman Day was also on my birthday.
Ah, no.
Internet cut out
You
again,
froze, brother.
guys.
I guess just keep telling him. I'll wait. Hello, darkness, my friend.
But we
I
got
will
some
talk with
things.
you again.
We'll wait for the internet to come back on.
There. All right. What you say, bro? You
All
wanted to
right.
go where?
So I wanted to go to the comic book store for Batman Day, right? But I couldn't. So I was a little disappointed. Wanted to go to Target, see if I could find some figures. But on Sunday, I was able to go. Was able to find some cool stuff. So this is what I did Sunday before I got my box from my uncle that I got today.
Oh yeah.
So I copped my Superman. I showed you this earlier.
Hey,
My
tough.
multiverse Superman, because I've only seen like Ultramans and Metamorphos. Saw one Mr. Terrific.
I had the Mr. Terrific.
I
They
almost
had
bought
this.
the Mr. Terrific. I almost bought it.
Thank you. Um, the you know that there's the same exact figure, bro, but it comes with crypto and it has a wired cape, bro. I want to get that one. That one
That's
has
the
the soft
that,
cape.
that's the one that I've been looking for, but I was like, since I found this one and it was the only one there, I had to get
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah. I want to get Metamorpho too, bro. I was rewatching it. That part at the end when he's like, Justice Gang. That's a cool name. You're in. That shit was so funny, bro.
And then so that was the only thing I got from Target.
Oh yeah, show off the shirt, bro. Is that a Doom
Oh,
shirt?
yeah,
Is that a
the
Doom shirt? I'm lacking, bro. I'm lacking right now. Ooh, dude,
Doctor
that's
Doom
tough.
shirt,
I
GameStop.
told you that last episode. I'm trying to get a Doom shirt soon. I don't have any Doom shirts. I need to get one. That's tough.
But I went and got a comic book box, the storage for the
Ooh,
storage. Nice little $13 on that.
very nice. Yeah,
Eh,
I was lacking on Batman Day. I couldn't. I didn't know what to post. I don't know why I didn't know what to post, but I didn't know what to post.
And then the comics that I picked up were because I'm starting to read my Flash comics that I bought, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wanted to read through Flashpoint to New
Oh, you
52
froze, brother.
and Rebirth for everyone who can still hear me.
Hello, darkness, my friend. Let me talk with you again. There we go.
We're back. We're back.
We got our back.
Okay, so I've been trying to read my what is it? My Flash comics,
Mm.
and I'm trying to start with 52 or like Flashpoint 52 Rebirth.
Mm. Oh yeah.
And so I already had 1 through 4 for New 52. So then while I was out yesterday, I bought 5 through, what is this, 9? Yeah, 5 through 9. So I'm pretty sure I finished the set.
Sick.
So got that. And then I also have the entirety, or not the entirety, but most or a solid bit, like 65 comics worth of volumes for Rebirth for the Flash.
Nice. I honestly only know New 52 and Rebirth of Batman, and then I know a decent amount of the New 52. But for Rebirth, I pretty much only know a little bit of Batman.
Yep. And then let's see. And then when I was at the comic book shop, I was able to pick up an absolute Batman one.
I heard he's getting power.
Um, I haven't really read the absolute series for most of them. I'm like on the fifth one for Superman, and like I barely started the first one for Flash.
Oh yeah.
But this absolute Batman one was actually free for Batman Day.
Sick. Nice.
And then I was able to get the new Batman #1
Nice. That's a sick
fire,
cover.
the all in. Yeah, because I asked the guy, I was like, oh, I was like, you wouldn't happen to have blind bags, would you? And he was like, no, I never bought any of the blind bags. So he just never had them in the first place. So I was like, at least if I didn't have them in my area, no one else did.
Yeah. Yeah. I
And
haven't been to a comic book shop since I got fucking injured, bro. I need to go to one soon. What else you got?
and then the last comic that I picked up was the Steve McNiven variant of the Deadpool and Batman.
Nice. Oh, nice. Oh, it's the oh shit.
Yeah.
Very tough. Is it Wolverine the whole time,
Well, this one, well, I
or
haven't,
is it
I
just the
have,
cover?
I haven't read it yet, but this is just the cover because it's Deadpool and Batman. But I really
Yeah, yeah,
there was this cover and then like the base cover, but I really like this one a lot more. This is $20.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we copped those, and then so that was my Sunday,
Oh yeah.
and then so sticking comics out of the box my uncle sent me. Shout out Uncle Russell, Miss Kitty Booty. So he got me 3 comics that he sent me. A
Oh yeah.
#1 of the New 52 Flash.
Nice.
Very solid, very solid. Especially because I love it because I just started reading mine last night. Oh no, he sent me 4. Never mind, not 3. He sent me 4. Then we've got a
Oh,
number
son of a
one.
bitch.
Oh,
You froze,
internet went
brother.
out again.
You froze, brother. Hey, brother.
La-da-dee, la-da-doo, la-da-da, la-da-dee.
Yeah,
We're back. We're good. We're good.
here we go.
All right. And then next off, Uncle Russ sent me a New 52 #1 Batman.
Very good. Very tough.
That I'm going to be reading. And then a #1 Batman Trinity Rebirth, where it's got the
Oh, sick.
Trinity on the cover. Very nice.
Very tough.
And then a New 52 Superman #32.
Oh, brother.
Very tough, very tough.
Honey.
And then moving on from comics, but still keeping it very cool. Got us a Marvel's from Marvel.com has a Certificate of Authenticity.
Oh yeah.
Geek Fuel has issued the certificate to authenticate this limited edition print of The Amazing Spider-Man by Gray Matter Art and Dave Perillo.
Yeah. What is it? Ooh. Yeah. Oh wow. I love that artwork with those backgrounds. Those are tough. Well, what's the bottom? Doc Ock? Oh, there's more at the bottom? Oh, they put Man Wolf? That's tough. Nice. They got all his villains. No, not a lot of people know about Man Wolf.
There we go.
Oh,
Very sick, very
very
nice. It's going
sick.
up on the wall after
Where'd
this
you get that?
episode. My uncle sent this to me. It says
So,
Marvel.com on the box, but this is like all stuff that I believe he's already owned, and
hell
he
yeah.
just sent a bunch
That,
of, he sent me a bunch of stuff.
hell yeah. That was my favorite thing you got, bro. That was tough.
And then we got some Lego, some small sets, but we got a Lego Stormtrooper mech.
Nice.
Pretty sick, pretty sick. Gonna build those.
I had I had that one, bro. I have the War Machine one.
Oh, that's kind of fire.
Yeah, but this one's pretty sick.
And then I've got the Luke Skywalker X-Wing mech.
Nice.
Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Gonna build those. Those will be added to the set. And then we got a couple of Pokemon packs here. Got a nice couple of Pokemon packs.
Hold on, let's fix this lighting real quick. Oh, my bad. Show me again, bro. My fault.
No, you're good, you're good, you're good.
I had to fix my light. There we go.
Just got
The
some
light over here.
Pokemon packs, some Surging Spark, Stellar Crown, and a Journey Together.
Nice.
We'll open those in a sec here. And then last but not least, but the biggest item in the box is a Funko Pop. Can you
Yeah.
get guess the
Oh, you want me to guess?
franchise?
Franchise of the Funko. All right. Let me guess.
Big
Marvel?
franchise. Big franchise. No, not Marvel.
DC?
Nope.
Transformers?
Nope.
GI Joe?
Nope.
Even though you don't. Oh, son of a bitch. Power Ranger, Pokemon. Um, did I guess any of them right?
No.
Uh, Pokemon,
Nope.
Power Ranger,
Nope.
uh, Ninja Turtles.
Nope.
Damn, bro, there's not much left. Fucking Star Trek, Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Okay, okay. Took me a bit. What we got there?
But we got a Star Wars Darth Vader in his meditation chamber.
Ooh, thank you, thank you.
And
That's tough.
And this one, just
That is
because of its sheer size, I am going to take this out of the box and put it on display.
that's sick, bro.
This is one that I would take out of the box. This is a nice one.
Good birthday finds.
But that's everything in my box. That's all I've
Hell
got.
yeah, hell yeah.
And then
I actually got these in today. These came in the mail. I was doing a little home good purchasing, and I was like, "Fuck it, let me throw in a couple in the cart." But I got
ooh,
Hallows Eve.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. I really don't even know this character, but that's what I like about Marvel Legends. Because now I'm gonna go look her up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But that was pretty cool. And then I showed you earlier, but I got this retro card Vision. I
yeah.
actually already had one, but now I'm gonna put them up on the wall. So now I got two.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Oh, and I got this too. Forgot about this one. Commander.
Ooh,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
bro.
tough.
And this isn't These are old as shit, but I'm still gonna just show them off. I was watching these the other day.
Okay. Justice League Dark is good. Son of Batman under the Red Hood, fire.
Underrated, bro. I like this one a lot. Justice League Dark. But yeah, all right. Let's get into it, brother. What do we got next?
All right. So let's see. First things first on my list. Something small. Uh, s- we're keeping DC for a minute here.
Give me 1 second. I gotta get my dog her fucking pillow. Ah, oh, my leg, son of a bitch. There we go. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Tell everyone I'm coming. Ah, all right. There we go. So we're sticking with DC, you said?
Yeah. So first things first. We got Asher Angel said that he wants to play Nightwing. If you don't know who that is, he was Billy Batson in Shazam.
Yeah, I saw that. I was not mad at it, but I didn't really give a shit, to be honest with you. Like if he went, I don't know, because I haven't seen him in much, and I would need to see him in more because I can't get Billy Batson out of my head. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
would need to see if he has the acting chops for it. But
because he
but if he
looks
does,
the part.
yeah, he could. I don't know how tall he got, but yeah, I'm not mad at it. Like I said, I'm just not like over the moon. Like I said, my number one's still Dylan O'Brien because you would still need someone like a little older than the other Robins. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
especially if
But
he's gonna especially if they're gonna try and set up Nightwing and Red Hood being in the universe.
yeah, they would need
They,
to be older.
yeah, they gotta be a little older.
Especially if they're bringing in Damien, you know what I mean? Like it wouldn't be, and it would only make sense that they do it like that because we had this conversation earlier of like this is the Justice League Batman, so he's gonna be like past the Bat family, you know what I mean? Most likely, I
Yeah,
would assume, or like or like the Justice League and Damien around the same time, you know what I mean?
yeah.
That's what I would assume.
I mean, I'm excited for it.
I know I'm not gonna lie. I would. Oh, go ahead.
No, no, you're good. But soon on TikTok, I'm putting out my fan cast for the entire DC. Not the entire, but just a good bit of characters.
Shit, we should do that. We should do that fucking on an episode, bro. Cause I got a couple thoughts, bro.
I think I have them all here. I can list it for you.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. So, uh this one came out already that I did Batman, Jensen Ackles,
Nice.
Batgirl, Sophie Turner from Game of Thrones.
Batgirl, Sophie Turner. Is that the one that took G Gray?
I never really watched Game of Thrones, so I don't that's just the show I know she's from.
No, she played Jean Grey in the X-Men, bro. Is that her?
Oh, yes.
Oh, is it? That's what I thought her name was. So really, for Barbara,
Yeah. I think she
oh,
could
I'm
do
not too
it.
crazy about that. I
I
would
think
see.
she could do
I'd
it.
rather see her as a Poison Ivy, honestly.
I don't know. I don't think she's got that like I mean I maybe she could, but I don't know. I think Poison Ivy's got a certain vibe to her that she doesn't have.
Hold
But
on, bro.
maybe.
My dog wants to fucking be like up my ass right now, bro. Come on. My fault, bro.
No, you're good.
Ugh. Yeah, she wants to be right fucking here. There you go. Sit down. Um, yeah, I'd rather see her as that, but she could. I mean, she's a great actress. But what do you got next?
Nightwing, Dylan O'Brien.
Nice.
And then for Red Hood, uh I'm not entirely sure how you say his first name, but uh DeCray Montgomery. He
So,
was Sadie Sink's older brother in Stranger Things.
oh, I have to watch it.
He was in the newer Power Rangers movie. He was the Red Ranger.
Oh, okay, okay.
Cause
As Jason, okay,
cause
I'm mad at it.
In Stranger Things, he definitely has that like he's got that asshole, like he can play an asshole of a character and like
Oh yeah,
the bad boy kind of thing. So I think he would be good for it, especially if they're going for the little bit older. Like he'd be good for it.
oh yeah,
Joker
that's solid.
for Joker, I've got the Dream fan cast would be Willem Dafoe, but he
Yeah,
probably will never happen. So Bill Skarsgård
yeah,
for
yeah.
me.
Um, I think his Green Goblin was like his version of that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
at the end of the day, Green Goblin is uh that Green
it's
Goblin is
it's
Spider-Man's
our
Joker. You know what I
it's
mean?
our universe's Joker. Like out in the
Yeah,
multiverse somewhere, Willem Dafoe, instead of
he's
playing
playing
Green
classic Joker,
Goblin, he got to play Joker, and
and yeah,
he played that role just as good as he does Green Goblin in Toby's first movie and in No Way Home.
yeah, bro. Yeah, it would be like such a easy fucking thing for him to do, bro. He would kill that shit. But Bill Skarsgård would be a decent too. Um, the guy
He's
that
got the creep
played
for it. He's got the creep
yeah
vibe.
the guy that played Art the Clown in the Terrifier movie said he was interested in playing the Joker. I just never seen him in anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So to know if he's actually a good actor. 'Cause at the end of the day, he's not doing much besides like fucking, you know what I mean? Trying to stab
yeah.
people.
And then Aquaman. Don't really have anyone else in mind. I haven't really thought about it over since last talking about it with other people, but Alan Richardson.
Alan Richardson said that he's interested in playing a Wildcat, bro.
Yeah, so he's also my fan cast for Wildcat
He would be pretty sick as that. That'd be pretty tough.
because it's like if he doesn't do like because off the top of my head, I can't I can't really think of anyone to do Aquaman,
Yeah.
but
Aquaman's
Wildcat I
probably
could
gonna be
see.
some like Aquaman's definitely gonna be like a new up and comer for sure. Like I think he's gonna be someone like I think it's gonna be very equivalent to like Chris Hemsworth. It's gonna be some tall ass pretty boy that like did like one or two things and then he Aquaman. You know what I mean? Because
Oh,
Chris Hemsworth only did like can you hear me?
oh, it's just my headset. My headset's being retarded. Okay, hold on.
Damn it. I'm out. What are you fucking up or something?
There we go. Fuck, showing around. Speak to me. There we go.
Jeez.
We're good. We're good. Okay. But yeah, Alan Richardson, Wildcat, or Aquaman,
Hell
whichever,
yeah.
whoever. And then my
Um,
last but not least for my fan cast, Booster Gold. Uh, kind of going with the trend, but I could also see it happening. so I think he actually would do pretty good for it, is Shane Top from Smosh.
I have no idea what that is, bro.
Uh, White guy. He's like he grew up like doing like some of the like side characters on like Nickelodeon and Disney shows. Like he was on iCarly once or twice.
I'd have to see him. Well, let me look him up. What's his name?
Shane Top. I think it's
Shane
like
Top.
Shayne something. Shane Top. Smosh.
Shane Top.
He's one of the main guys who's on Smosh now. He's married to one of the chicks who is on Smosh as well.
All right, my bad. It's just loading. Yeah, everything was pretty solid. The Red Hood casting was good though. I like that Red Hood casting.
Yeah, I think honestly, like out of all of them, I think my Red Hood fan casting for him is my best one.
Say his name one more time, bro.
Shane Top. Topp, I think.
Shane Top. This guy for Booster Gold,
Yeah.
he'd be solid.
He's also like he's a kind of I think he's kind of a shorter guy. I don't know how tall he is, but he seems kind of shorter to me at least. But he's a built dude already. Like he's got a nice build to him.
Yeah,
So he's a pretty funny guy. So I think he could do the Booster Gold justice.
yeah. I like what's his name. No, that's a good fan casting. I like Glenn Powell, but Glenn Powell, I feel like by the time they actually do Booster Gold, he's gonna be too big of a star, and he's gonna want too much money.
I think he would do it. I because
You
Glenn
think?
Powell is he's another one that I thought for doing it because he looks the part too. Like
Yeah, and
he
he's a good
just
actor.
yeah. So I think it between the two of them for sure. But it's been this crazy trend of like Shane being Booster Gold that I've seen on TikTok a lot. So I'm like kind of hopping on it, but I also think from like watching him a little bit that he could actually do a good job at it.
Oh yeah. The have you seen the it's so exciting, bro, that we're getting like we just talk about the DC universe so much now, bro. Like it's so cool. It's
Yeah,
like a
and
fucking it's
honestly, because I'm more of a DC guy than I am a Marvel guy. Like, because I like reading more DC comics than I do Marvel comics. But it's like I'll still read them if I have them.
oh yeah.
But just all the new DC news that we're getting, like just the stuff we got today, like let's like already, Man of Tomorrow. We got
Oh
the
yeah, we
we
got
got
that.
the picture, so we know it's Brainiac.
Yep, yep. Yeah, that's exciting. But I figured that, but but that's exciting. I was talking with my fiance, like I really because they're already putting Lex and Superman to work together. You know what I mean? Already in the
Mhm.
second movie, so I really hope he like double crosses him or does something to stay evil. You know what I mean? Because I want him to be like Loki, like just stay evil. There's no reason, like because Loki was pretty much didn't do his flip until his last movie. You know what I mean? After when he
Yeah.
was good, he was in a show. You
I
know what I mean?
believe someone said on TikTok, I believe they said that James said that this movie was Lex's movie as well, like just as much as it is
Yeah,
Superman's movie.
yeah. Yeah, I just hope he stays bad. I don't want to see Lex fucking be good, bro. I know there's versions of Lex where he's good in the
Oh, I
comics, but
I think we're gonna get like the Dark Apocalypse world kind of Lex, where he's he's choosing which side, like he's choosing whichever team is winning.
and he
Because
yeah, yeah, yeah.
he's smart enough to know like at this point in time this person is winning, they're gonna win. So he's like I feel like at one like he'll be with Superman because he's like, okay, we're gonna stop this guy, and then maybe he'll go, you know what, maybe Brainiac's doing something,
Well,
is on some shit, you know? Maybe he's on some next level shit I haven't thought of yet.
they can go either or, bro. Because technically, Apocalypse War, he was still good because he
Yeah,
started off good
yeah,
and he was low key like on the good side. He was
yeah.
just trying to
But
deceive the dark side.
then he gets to like a certain point where he's like, "Oh, you know what? Maybe this isn't actually for me. I'm gonna go back with Superman low key, and like I'll still like how he was in Dark Apocalypse, where he's like, I'll work for you, but I'm gonna be a mole and give info."
Yeah, yeah. You know what else they could do too, bro? Because I was just rewatching Justice League Unlimited, and they could always do some shit to where he tries to merge himself with Brainiac, Lex Luthor, because he did that several times in the comics and shit.
Yeah,
So maybe something like that. So that'd be like a double cross, like you know what I mean? At the very
that would be
not
kind of crazy. Nicholas
yeah, like
Holt
towards the
as
end.
that would be crazy.
Yeah, like towards the end, like we have still like 45 minutes left or something, but like he double crosses Superman against Brainiac and like merges with Brainiac, and like then we have like this super Lex Luthor Brainiac being that we've seen before, but they do that, and then Superman needs like the other Justice League members to fight off that, like because Hot Girl and John Stewart and Guy are supposed to be in this too as
Yeah.
well, so that's pretty tough.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And James Gunn has confirmed that there's a secret project that he's working on that hasn't been announced. I wonder what that is.
I honestly kind of hope it's a Superman video game.
A video game.
I kind of hope it's like a really good Superman video game.
That'd be sick. Oh,
But
and
James
okay.
also said too that the process for writing Man of Tomorrow has been so much easier, or just at least a lot easier than it was for writing Superman.
I bet. Shit.
So hopefully that means that this movie will be spectacular, if not more spectacular than Superman.
Oh, my bad, bro.
Very good.
But I agree. My bad, bro. I'm finish your fucking ice. That's such
No,
a
you're
bad
good.
idea.
You're good. You're good. Just wanted to say I opened all the packs. Only got one card. We got a little EX, an Al Creamy EX. Nothing
Tough,
crazy, but we got something.
tough. You know what I was thinking, though, bro? Because imagine something like that happens, and they leave on a cliffhanger. And in the beginning of James Gunn's first phase, he does like not Infinity War. He does like a Justice League Schneider cut, like part one, where like they're left on the cliffhanger, like fuck, what do we do? And like maybe the end credit scene is Batman. You know what I mean? Like that's how we get our Batman. I think James Gunn's gonna do some shit like that. Like I think when we get our Batman announcement, it's gonna be like at the end of Clayface, or like Clay or Batman is the villain of Clayface, and we just don't know it yet until we watch the movie, or like Batman is like the end credit scene of Man of Tomorrow. Because if we go all the way to 2027 without a Batman announcement, like are we just waiting for the Batman Part Two to finish its post production? You know what I mean? Like what are we waiting for? Because I think he might do that too. Because I think that like because we had that conversation of like the James Gunn bite off too much of he can more than he can chew with two Batmans or
Yeah,
whatever. Because like that's gonna be a while without a Batman announcement, bro. So we gotta get it sometime soon within these next couple projects.
I feel like we'll get it. I feel like we'll probably get one before, at least by the time Supergirl comes out.
Oh yeah, yeah, that makes some that makes some good sense because we
Like
have all of
like
next year too.
at least by then.
Honestly,
Cause then we're gonna get Man of Tomorrow, and if it's a Brainiac level event, that means Justice Gang and them will be involved for it, and so that means we'll probably be introduced into that movie. Maybe a couple of new characters like Batman and whoever else, like other lanterns, cause then we'll definitely get like Hal Jordan and John with Guy, so we'll have three lanterns.
what's the name? Annie Muschietti or whatever just dropped out of Brave and the Bold. So I'm starting to think like, James, should you just like go in and take care of this? You know what I mean? Like you did with Superman. I wonder if he's like, because he said there's a writer on the script or whatever, but I wonder if he's like genuinely struggling with Batman, bro. Because
I
he
don't
knows there's a lot
know.
of pressure on this Batman.
He said, I think this came out today, where he said that he thinks he's got a really good Brave and the Bold story.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I saw because I wrote that down on my thing today. I got it posted up right here. But yeah,
Oh yeah.
he said that today or within the last like day or two that he believes he has a really really good like really really good in his own words two reallys Brave and the Bold story. So
Sick. Oh yeah. Hopefully, bro. He hasn't missed yet. Speaking of that, bro, we're in the crunch zone of Peacemaker. Apparently, these last 3 episodes, bro,
oh
keep getting hyped up.
yes.
Just keep getting hyped up with cameos and some crazy twists and story and plot stuff, bros. I'm pretty hyped. I think Superman's gonna be in it, bro. I
Yeah,
think so,
I
bro.
think we're gonna get an introduction because I feel like because Peacemaker is such a big character in the early stages of the DC that we are gonna like somehow I feel like we'll see him in like because it's has it been confirmed we're gonna see him in Man of Tomorrow?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah, because I think it
Possibility.
is.
So
So
yeah, because
if it is confirmed, then that means then I believe like he's gonna be a part of helping. Like he what if it's crazy that James Gunn's Justice League Peacemaker is like one of the starting.
honestly, bro, I was gonna say that because I've been watching Justice League Unlimited, and because that exists compared to Marvel, I think he's just gonna go ham and just go with the Unlimited team. You know what I mean? Like, why not? You might as well, like, because I think that's why people love DC and like favor DC a little bit more than Marvel is because their heroes are just about everywhere, and there's a fuckload, and they're there everywhere, all the way, everywhere, all
And
the time, and they always have their suits on compared to
yeah,
Marvel characters. They
because
always have
then
their fucking
too,
suits on all the time and shit.
I think with Supergirl, like that'll introduce another hero or two because we'll have Superman, Supergirl, Three Lanterns, Hawk Girl, Metamorpho, Mr. Terrific,
Yeah.
and then hopefully by then we've got Batman, maybe a Martian Manhunter, Flash. Because I think we need a bit more, and Wonder Woman too. Because
Yeah.
they did have that Wonder Woman announcement, and as I told you before,
But
she
what
was
the close casting is that announcement?
no, who what her Eliza Gonzalez. I don't remember what she had been in
The
before.
Hitman, the one with was she in Hitman with Glenn Powell?
I think so. I don't remember what I looked at and saw that she was in because I was like because I looked at what she was in. I don't know. Hold on, let me go on my phone real quick and just look her up. Because I don't believe I posted that yet. She was in Baby Driver, Bloodshot with Vin Diesel, Ambulance with Gyllenhaal, From Dusk Till Dawn, King Kong
What was her
versus
name?
Godzilla, uh,
What,
Eiza Gonzalez, Eiza Gonzalez. Her most recent movie this year was Fountain of Youth.
mm, interesting. I've
But,
seen her. She's
yeah,
oh, so
she's
she's had a bunch of like supporting roles. Okay.
I believe so. Yeah.
Bet. So yeah, it's about her time. It's about her fucking time.
Yeah, so her, I saw there was something saying that she may have been in talks for casting, and before that, I had already had her listed as my fan cast for Wonder Woman.
That'd be tough. I wonder how tall she is. Honestly, as long as they're like 5'5", 5'4", and up, it's a good Wonder Woman. Because at least realistically, bro, it's a woman. You know, I wouldn't like be mad if she was like 5'5", you know what I mean?
5'8".
Whatever.
She's 5'8".
Yeah, nice. Yeah, 5'8's
Sh-
like ideal.
She's
Cause like
solid.
nice. Yeah, yeah. 5'8's
Cause we don't,
ideal.
cause we don't need like a 5'10", 6 foot Wonder Woman.
It would be cool and like if we just happen to find an actress that was that tall, but yeah, we don't need that. 5'8's
Yeah,
more ideal for sure.
but it's like, and we're not trying to get like a 5'3", 5'2" Wonder Woman.
Exactly. No, that's solid. That's solid fan casting, bro. She would kill it. She would kill it for sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but
Oh,
more Peacemaker. Oh wait, no,
but
back to what you were saying. Back to what you were saying.
oh
Whatever
no, I
you
was
were
just
saying.
I'll save it because I was just gonna say after this, I want to talk about some non-negotiables for James Gunn's new DCU that I think we all need from his new DCU. But go ahead
Okay,
for
yeah,
Peacemaker.
we'll go back to that. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
let's talk the last little bit of Peacemaker that we've
But
seen.
I do think it's Superman for these reasons. One, Peacemaker cameoed in Superman. Two, the kaiju was exactly the same. So whatever universe this is, which is probably Universe X or Earth X, uh, that means they fought that kaiju instead. Meaning Lex Luthor probably sent that kaiju to them. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, and they're the heroes, whatever. Uh, which I wonder if the Justice League are villains in that universe, but whatever. But,
Could be.
um, you know what I mean? In James Gunn's universe. I don't know how it is in the comic books, but
It
I wonder if
could,
in this.
yeah, because it could be. Because I mean, yeah, because we don't know whether or not that's Earth 3 or Earth X. I mean, it's all
Yeah.
speculation right now that it's Earth X, which is like most likely, in my opinion.
Yeah,
But
and to what we just said, I think he's gonna be in it because I think he's gonna recruit, him to the Justice League because you have to think, bro, no matter what happens at the end of this show, he's gonna come back to his universe, right? And he still left where he still was, bro. He still left feeling like this bitch isn't gonna love me. I'm still have all my whole past that I have to live with. It's not like I can go to this new universe and you know what I mean, get away from it all. Like that's the whole point of these next 3 episodes to not go to that universe. So he's gonna be
yeah.
stuck in the same spot. So if he gets recruited, that would be his big like almost like Yelena in Thunderbolts. Like that'll be his big like, oh, I can be a hero now. I can redeem
Hmm.
myself by actually being a hero now. So I think it'll be a good arc for him too. You know what I mean?
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Because like, yeah, if he stays in the same universe, then he's not like growing as a character. You know what I mean? Like he would just be back and like the solution is solved, but he's still gonna feel the same. You know, what I mean? He's still gonna have the same like shitty feeling. So I think if he gets recruited to like the Justice Gang as it is right now, then like he'll have a sense of purpose and it'll be like pretty good writing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I feel like just because of how prevalent Peacemaker is in the universe right now, that he has to be, and if it's confirmed that he's going to be in Man of Tomorrow, then for sure he's going to be a part of the new Justice League. Because I think that's going to be the thing, right? Is that they're going to make it's Justice Gang right now because there's so few of them, but it'll become League when it becomes when it becomes all of them.
You know what they could do? Because right now they can go any type of way. They could do a Civil War thing and like split to the Justice League and the Justice Society. They could do something like that.
Sure, yeah.
But there's gonna be a lot of characters, but I doubt it. I like the idea of like them going for unlimited off the bat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just mass amount of people. The Justice League is going to be huge, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, and like don't get me wrong, there should be a core seven. That's the only reason why I'm a little upset with his sloppiness of everything. Because by definition, it's not sloppy. Before the first Avengers movie, we got Iron Man and Iron Man 2. So before the first Justice League movie, we're getting two Superman projects. I'm not mad at it, but the only thing is like we got a Captain America movie, we got a Thor movie, we got a Hulk movie.
Yeah,
Like we need to start seeing that before. Because don't get me wrong, 2027 Man of Tomorrow. Realistically, Justice League's gonna come out between 2029 and 2032. You know what I mean? Realistically, whatever Justice League movie comes out. So by then, bro, I want my Wonder Woman. I need my core members, bro.
yeah,
This can't be the founding members, bro. Guy Gardner. I don't want Guy Gardner as my
yeah,
founding member, bro. You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be the founding seven That you know what I mean? So, but that's the only thing that like I hope he does that. That's why I really think there should be a saga for everyone. Since we're in the Superman saga right now, I think the Trinity should get a saga. I think Batman should get a saga, and I think Wonder Woman should get a saga. I made a video about this, but yeah, like if Wonder Woman got her own saga, you can introduce like characters like her, like Hawkman, Martian Manhunter, like warrior type of characters, like you know what I mean. And then in the Batman saga, you can introduce Flash, the Bat Family, Huntress, Green Arrow. You know what I mean? Like and then like each saga just has a different story, and then they meet up for Justice League Part One and Two. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I think they should do. I think that makes more sense. This way, by the time we get Justice League, you have a core seven and unlimited. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's why I think by the time Man of Tomorrow comes out, because I think Man of Tomorrow is going to be a Justice League
Answer a lot of
war.
questions.
It's going to be a Justice League war kind of thing, where Justice League War
Mm,
was the Avengers movie. It was the bring together movie.
yeah.
So I
Yeah,
feel
and
like
Justice League
Man
War
of
was more like Infinity
Tomorrow.
War, but yeah, it just happened. Like they got fucked and they had to like come together. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Man of Tomorrow is going to be that bring together movie, because if it's gonna be, because Brainiac's not like, like a, oh, who gives a shit kind of villain.
Yeah, yeah. He's a world threatening
Yeah,
villain.
he's a top tier villain, so that means we're gonna have to bring all these characters together. So you kind of
Well,
have
yes and
to.
no, bro. Because there's like literally so many. I hear what you're saying, but then I'm thinking about it. It really does feel like a Superman special because there's so many cartoons and comics where like Superman just takes out Brainiac by himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But in Superman, I think it's Superman Unbound. Lobo's in it. You know what I mean? Oh, Lobo's
yeah,
confirmed. So Lobo's in.
hmm
You know what I mean? There's other characters, but it's gonna be a Superman movie. So maybe you're not wrong, but I don't know if it's the Justice League's gonna if this is how the Justice League assembles though. I don't know. Because like again, we're by the time that movie comes out, we're not gonna have a Batman or Wonder Woman. That's why I'm trying to get, bro. Like we're so far
yeah,
away from the Justice League still. So yes and no. The only way I see it is if it's a cliffhanger. In the next movie, we get a couple more characters and Batman and Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? Because we still don't even have Flash. We don't have Flash, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah. And then
Or they
too,
can do something like that too. Sorry, my bad, bro. I have so
there
many
you go.
theories about this,
Because then
but
too,
they
it's
can do.
like doing Brainiac now kills everyone else that was thinking that long term this was gonna go Brainiac and Justice.
Mm,
So it's like doing Brainiac this early on kills that theory. So that I kind of like.
I like that too, bro. Because honestly, like if you do a Brainiac versus Justice League, you're kind of giving Age of Ultron. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, and we've seen that, and at the end of the day, Age of Ultron ages like wine, bro. That movie's so far. So like you're kind of doing that again. So that to avoid that, you know what I mean? Even though he's more of an alien robot, solenoid, finch, whatever the fuck the word is, but I see
yeah.
what you're saying.
And
But you
now
know what else I was
too.
thinking, bro? Go
Oh
ahead.
wait, no, no, go ahead, go ahead.
And I was gonna say another theory I had is when we get the Flash, whoever our Flash is gonna be, maybe that can be a big event too. Like maybe this way we get a good like the old Flash bad taste out of our mouths is like maybe the events of Barry Allen getting his powers is what gets the Justice League together because when he gets his powers, the Speed Force is created. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So maybe that's how we get some like futuristic dark side something. You know what I mean? Like maybe that's is the big event and like he's figuring out his powers as he's like becoming uh a Justice League member, just like kind of like Spider-Man Homecoming. Like he
yeah,
just started or whatever. Like maybe that is you can go based off that, but like again, it has a lot to do with his origin because the Speed Force is like created now. You know what I mean? And maybe like the first Justice League movie could be like a Flashpoint or some shit. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, we'll see how James Gunn goes about it, because in the CW universe, the Speed Force was created with a bunch of other forces when
Mm-hmm.
the Big Bang happened. Or like
Yeah,
or
yeah,
they
don't.
or
Yeah,
like they were there before the Big Bang, something like that. But they're like to the point to where like the forces aren't just like these natural things. They're also like entities that exist.
yeah, yeah. Well, even to that, so let's say like when he gets his powers and his origin, that's when like the Speed Force comes about to this Earth. You know what I'm saying, or some shit like that. But because he already confirmed that Aquaman and the Flash he's gonna wait on, and I think he's doing that on purpose because by definition, those are the last Snyderverse characters we saw. Literally, the last end credit scene was Flash and Aquaman, and those are the last two movies. So he already made that statement that he's gonna wait a bit. So I'm thinking like when we get the big Justice League movie, that like Aquaman and the Flash might have a big role. Maybe not so much Aquaman, but I think the Flash will have a big role. And again, his origin might take place, or again, like I think he's gonna be super young. I think he's gonna play like the Peter Parker role. Like he's gonna be super young, optimistic, have a lot of energy amongst these adults that are like already seasoned a little bit. You know what I mean? Because if he's waiting for the Flash, Flash is gonna be probably like the newest superhero to come about. You know what I mean? That's what I would assume.
Hold on. My headset cut out again for whatever reason.
DJJ
Don't
Malachi.
understand why it does this sometimes. Let's reconnect, god damn it.
Too, bro. 'Cause I'm a short guy. I'm a short king.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Headset's back.
Real quick side note, you know what I'm trying to get? The first type of merch I'm trying to get for my background, bro. I'm trying to get the Doom head, bro. I'm gonna get that Doom head. I'm gonna put it over there. We gotta figure out my camera too, but I want that Doom helmet, bro. That bitch is clean.
Get that
Yeah,
or the Magneto helmet. Or the
I
Spider
want
Man one
honestly.
that's coming out. There's a Spider Man mask that's coming out next month on the GameStop app.
I kind of want to get a shelf and get all the villains, bro. Get Magneto, get Green, Willem Dafoe's helmet, and then get
Yeah,
Doom.
that would be fire.
Ooh, yeah. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna save up and get all, try to get them all at once.
Because I
Yeah, that'd be
want more
dope.
helmets. I just don't have the room for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a shelf. I'm doing one more wall with this because that's where that's the noisiest wall right there. I just gotta. I'm waiting till fucking I go back to work, honestly. But when I'm gonna do this wall and then I'm gonna like figure out because right now a lot of the my artwork's on that wall. I gotta take it off, rearrange it, but this is the noisiest fucking wall I gotta do.
Yeah, I know.
But where
I
were we
don't
at,
have.
bro?
I don't have any
Okay,
sound suppression in my room whatsoever.
it wasn't bad, bro. I think because you got to buy the stickers and the foam pad separately. And, I spent what was it, 20, 30, like after shipping everything, $60 on all of it. So,
What you
the
sh-
whole wall, $60. You know?
what you should do though is because it's like when you have like 98% of it up there, like that's gonna suppress like still a bunch of sound. So like
Yeah,
because or either that or you should get like get something because if you get a shelf, you should just get like you get a fucking just get a huge shelf to go behind you.
yeah. I right here. Well, right now you can't see it because like when I rearrange everything, I'm in the camera where it's at. I'm gonna put it higher and more back. You know what I mean? So you'll be able to see behind me more. But I do have two little shelves to put shit on. I'm just waiting
Yeah,
to get shit because right now I'm just doing it close up. But it's gonna be more on this side because I could show you right now. These are like what I'm gonna have shit on. And this one has to stay here because it's all white underneath. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Little pocket, whatever. But yeah, it's all a work in progress. This room's a mess. I've been cleaning it literally 2 weeks straight. I'm just moving shit, bro. It's just limping one leg, bro. Moving shit.
Nah, I
Takes
feel
me a
you.
minute.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna where I'm gonna put all this stuff, and I gotta make TikToks for a bunch of it.
I
So
gotta send you your box today, bro. I was waiting on me to get stuff so I had boxes so I can put yours in it because I had no boxes and I didn't feel like
mm.
paying like $2 for a box at the fucking store. So I
Nah, I
got a
feel you.
package.
That's smart.
Yeah, so I was waiting for a package. So I gotta box your shit today and send it tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
no
got you, brother.
worries.
I got you.
Yep, and then we'll open that one on the pod when it comes in.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. But where were we? Oh, um, but yeah, I guess that's unless you have anything else on Peacemaker, I wanted to talk about some. This is what I did have planned to tell you was and I'm gonna make a video about this too, but just some non-negotiables, bro, for
Yeah,
the
real
future universe.
last thing on Peacemaker. So
Go ahead.
Michael Rooker, right, Yondu.
Yes.
So he died
Oh,
in that episode. But in the what is it, the DC
podcast.
Peacemaker podcast, they said that
Another character.
they're gonna bring him back as someone else, probably with a lot of face paint, makeup, something like that. You know, a
Something
lot of
different. Yeah.
it's just like so you can't even tell that it's him, but there's a big chance that he's gonna come back to the DC, as he said.
Mr. Miracle or is that his name? The one from Crisis on Infinite Earths, 1, 2, and 3. That piece of shit that had like a bad origin, and he was the one kind of manipulating everything.
Yeah.
The yellow, red, and green guy.
Hmm.
Him, maybe him. 'Cause that's a lot of face paint. But he would need to be someone like a little more Shakespearean, I guess.
Yeah. But all right, your non-negotiables, non-negotiables.
By non-negotiables, it's just shit I want. That might not happen at all. But I need some type of romance between either Batman and Wonder Woman or Batman and Catwoman in this. If we're doing this connected universe with the new Batman, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Wonder Woman because I don't want to see this Steve Trevor thing. I really don't. But
Yeah, I
I
don't
need
care
that.
for Steve Trevor really.
Yeah, I like it as an origin, but I like it as her past love. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go through romances real quick. Definitely Hot Girl and John Stewart. That's like my
Okay, yeah.
childhood. I grew up on that, and we already had those casted. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
definitely that. Um, damn, I had another one. The Bat Family. That's a must for me. I need the Bat Family. I waited a long time for the Bat Family.
Who's in your Bat
Um,
family? Put him up again.
um, you know what? Yeah, because I thought about it last night, bro. My confirmed Bat Family. Because I was going back and forth between Huntress and Batwoman. I want Huntress, bro. I want what's her name? Helen Wayne or something
Helena?
Wayne.
I think it's Helena
Helen
Wayne.
Helena Wayne, yeah. But because and I just looked that up too. She has two different origins. One, she's like Helena something else, and she has like her dad died in the monster backstory or whatever. And then she's like Helena Wayne is the new origin or whatever. But definitely Nightwing, Red Hood, Damien, Barbara, and Helena.
Okay.
That's my backing. Because this way it's good ratio, two girls, three guys. And everyone else I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about Tim Drake. I don't give a fuck about Carrie Kelly. I know she comes super later when Batman's older. I don't give a fuck about her. I don't give a fuck about Batwing. Um honestly, Batwing, I wish he was like honestly, I wish the Batwing was like a future sidekick to Terry McGinnis, because that would make more sense. But
Yeah.
um you know what I mean? I've always thought that. That's why I don't like I don't like Batwing in the actual Bat family. I don't like it at all. He should have just been with Terry McGinnis. But
I like that with Terry.
yeah, I fucking love Terry McGinnis. But yeah, that's my Bat family. Everyone else I really don't give a fuck about. And
Okay.
then the other Batwoman, I've never given a shit about her either. With the red
Sandra.
hair and the wig. Yeah, I always forget her name, but I've never given a shit about her. And Barbara's the best one, bro. Barbara's so tough. She
Yeah,
always has the best
Barbara's the
beat down.
best.
Yeah, but and I really like because I was rewatching Justice League Unlimited, and I want what's her name too because that's another really cool romance. And he and James Gunn already confirmed um the characters from the original comics. I forget what they called it. It was like Blue Beetle, Captain Atom, Peacemaker, Superman. Um, fuck, I have it on my chat GPT. Anyways, those characters, he's confirmed that we're gonna get more of those. And the Question is one of those original characters. So if we get like um the romance between the Question and Huntress, that'd be pretty cool. But
Okay.
Huntress is pretty badass. Damn, bro, I should have wrote them down. My bad. I didn't come prepared for my non-negotiables. That's my bad.
Are you
But
good?
I have a couple more. Do you have any for the new universe?
I just want
I,
just like the main Bat family, really. Just Robin, like Damien as Robin, Nightwing, Jason, Batgirl. Honestly, I wouldn't mind Huntress. Like she can
She's
come in.
yeah. For as far as girls go, she's just to me the second best one over the other two. Like I don't care for the other two,
Yeah,
but
Batwoman I don't care for. Batwing I don't care for. I like your thing with Batwing should be with Terry. Yeah,
was
because he
one
just
second.
he fits a lot better with just Batman Beyond.
Yeah. And you know what else I was thinking about, bro? Because I was watching it as well. Was Superman, Batman, Public Enemies, and Justice League Unlimited. Is I need the dynamic of Batman and Superman to hit. They need to be best friends. We haven't seen them on screen yet, bro. We literally went all of BVS and the Snyder Cut without them being best friends. They need to be best friends, and they need to have the dynamic of the brains and the bronze. There's so many times Superman is like, "Why can't I just smash it?" And Batman lets him know like why you can't smash something right now, bro, because this will happen, or you're set off this, or this will explode. Like I need that back and forth of like they balance each other out so well. And I David Cornsweet did it really good, and I hope we see it with Batman. But as humble and as a blue Boy Scout a Superman is, he has that cockiness to him of like, oh, I'm invulnerable. I can just smash it, or I can just take the hit. We're good. And I want that on top of Batman telling him like, no, you can't do that, or no, blah blah blah. Like,
Yeah,
and having like the science. Like, I really, really want that relationship, bro. Because that's one thing I really was upset about with BVS in the Snyder Cut was like they were put against each other, and then one was dead for like the next movie. When we never got the world's finest together as the best super friends. You know what I mean?
yeah. Okay,
That's another like one I really need them to do that.
okay. Anything
Mm,
else?
the Golden Age. No, I got to come up with more because I had more. My dumbass didn't write it down, but
Yeah,
those
you're
are
good.
honestly at the top of my list is really the John Stewart and Hot Girl because those are some of
Okay.
my favorite characters. And again, they already have them casted, so I would love to see that come up out on screen. Oh, um, and like I want well, I'm gonna say Martian Manhunter. I I don't know. I'm kind of rambling, but I guess pretty much Martian Manhunter. I was gonna say have him as like almost like the uncle father figure, and like have a couple of them like at the Watchtower because like I really want to see Wildcat train a lot of them as it was in the
Yeah,
comic books. So if you have like the set characters that are like the
like
Wong,
Wildcat and Black Canary, like they're
yes,
training people.
yeah. But like you know how the Wong of the MCU is like the unsung hero. Like he knows everyone. He's always helping out. He's everywhere. He's very powerful. Like you don't want to see him hurt. You have that love for him, but he's kind of just floating around. Like
Yeah,
I want those characters. But even though he's doing a really good job with that, but like
the really
I noticed that
lovable side character.
yeah, because I noticed that watching Unlimited, there's certain characters that just stay in the watchtower because they're just giving orders or they're training or you know what I mean. So if
Yeah,
we go to a couple movies and we just see the same characters walking around in the background and they stop for a quick scene, like I want to see shit like that too. But I noticed
yeah,
that like most of Unlimited, Martian Manhunter is just in the
yeah. He's in
ship
the
giving out
Watchtower.
orders. Yeah. But yeah. I got to think of more. It's my fault. I was not prepared for this
No, it's
fucking
all
bad
right.
co-host, but I had some more. But yeah, those are like off the top of my head, the non-negotiables. But definitely my top ones are like the Batman Superman relationship, and then the hot girl John Stewart relationship. I really want those for sure.
Okay. You got anything else for the episode?
Let me think. Let me think. See what my notes here. I don't think so because nothing too eventful happened. Waiting for the damn Fantastic Four or Disney Plus release.
Yeah,
Can't wait for
can't
that
wait to
rewatch.
watch that. That's gonna be good.
Do you have any more topics?
I got one thing I got a game we can end off with.
Hell yeah, good.
Just a little agree or disagree if you're down for it.
Oh hell yeah, that's good.
All right. So, agree or disagree? Franklin should reset the MCU.
Agree.
I also agree. Like one, if any character's gonna do it, it's gonna be him. And then overall, at this point, the MCU kind of just needs like a reset to something a bit more streamlined in a way, I guess.
I got one more thing after this game. I just thought of.
Okay.
Okay.
X-Men need to be introduced in the next phase.
Agree.
Agree.
Early. Like one of the first movies, honestly.
Oh yeah. We need to get like I think Xavier's school needs to be established pretty early on.
Yeah, and I think every project needs to be a banger of excitement, just like James Gunn is doing in like old Marvel, because that's what happened after Endgame is they announced things that no one gave a fuck about, and then they
Yeah.
weren't good. You know what I mean? Like no one knew about Shang-Chi, but it ended up being a banger. Like just like Guardians, it ended up being a banger. Like if you're gonna take that risk, it's got to be a banger, bro, and you got to put a lot of love and effort into it. Effort into it. They did a bunch of shows and shit. No one knew about it. The effort wasn't into it, and then no one really gave a shit. So I want like big name shit, bro. X-Men, Fantastic Four 2, Spider-Man, whatever, Tolkien, Thor. You know what I mean? Like some big shit, bro. I want big names
Yeah.
after, like going forward. You know what I mean?
All right. Next one. Doomsday and Secret Wars should kill off a lot of characters.
Um, I will agree, but I'm disagreeing with some of it just because like I do think Bucky and Yelena should keep going. Like so I think they should just split the difference. You know what I mean? Like
It depends on who they kill. But then
yeah,
at the same time, it's like if Franklin does a reset,
yeah.
then it doesn't matter who died or who didn't because Franklin is either going to bring them back or they're just not going to exist anymore anyway.
Yeah, and it sucks because it's like until we see it happen, honestly, the only ones that are kind of confirmed to keep going are the Fantastic Four. That's really it because of Franklin. Like there's no reason for anyone else to keep going. Um so that being said, definitely the Fantastic Four, but to keep going. I think that's only fair. I think that's cool. And well honestly, I can't really do that either because every Young Avenger is like a predecessor to like an original Avengers member. So it's like if they keep going, are they just gonna forget their origin and their past? You know what I mean? Like if Kate Bishop keeps going, like are we just never gonna acknowledge the original Hawkeye again, or is that Hawkeye gonna keep going? Like you know what I mean? So I guess we just got to see what happens. They might just put the Young Avengers in these next two movies as like another team to help out. I can see them doing that and then we just scrap that going forward because they already confirmed that not confirmed, but there's a heavy rumor going around that they're gonna recast. It depends on how these movies play out for us to say like they should die or this person should keep going. Like it just depends on how these movies go.
Yeah.
But Fantastic Four for sure is like they're staying.
Okay, okay. I'm with it. I'm with it all. Superman is movie of the year. Or sorry, Superman is superhero movie of the year.
Yeah, yeah,
I would say definitely.
yeah.
It's I mean,
As a non-biased, yeah. Biased, I love Fantastic Four, but yeah, non-biased, absolutely, definitely the casting of the year. Casted the shit out of that whole movie,
oh
bro.
yeah.
Like
Like
that casting was unbelievable, bro.
even my girlfriend, I didn't think she was gonna be super into watching Superman, but like we watched it on HBO. She loved it because I told her I was like, "This is my favorite movie of the year." I was like, "I really love this movie." Usually, sometimes she's not as into it as I would want her to be, but she was super into it, and I was like, "Oh, this is making wanting to watch this with you so much better." So
Yeah, bro. Like a good movie's a good movie, bro. That's like yeah, it's such a fire movie. It's such a roller coaster, bro. The pacing is quick and it keeps going. Like as soon as you throw it on, it just keeps going, bro. It's so good.
Because she loved Crypto. Like, she's not really a dog person, but like when Crypto got taken, she was like, "Boy, you better go get your dog." And then
Yeah,
sh
for real,
and then
bro.
like when he was in the pocket dimension and Crypto was there too, and like he was escaping, she was like, "You better not forget the dog." And then
Yeah, bro.
he went crashing into the machine that they were using to keep Crypto there. And she was like, "Fuck yeah." And I was like, "I'm just so glad that you at least love Crypto." And she was Joey the little baby, Metamorphosed baby. She was like, "Oh, the little baby's so cute."
Fucking Joey. Joey.
But yeah, it made the movie a little bit better for me just by having
That's not
that little bit.
that's dope, bro. That's dope. Yeah, my fiance loved it too. Yeah, bro. It was great, bro. That was definitely top five of the year for me for sure. This year was. I have a video on my page too. This year was great for movies, bro. But yeah, I
Oh
agree.
yeah.
Absolutely.
And the next 2 years are just gonna be bangers.
Yeah, bro. It's exciting. It's exciting. What I wonder what's next, bro. It's just we have some shows, but what's the movie next? It's Woman of Tomorrow, isn't it?
I think so. It's just Woman of Tomorrow is the
And we
next
just got
one.
shows.
And but
Damn,
then
damn.
and it'll be like Beyond and uh Doomsday.
You know what's funny, bro? We're back to that time of having to wait. Remember, we
Yeah.
used to have to wait, bro, and that was like peak. And we have to fucking wait and wait and wait, and they come out. You know what I mean? I think that was an issue too, is we were getting shit every like 3 months, and like if it wasn't a banger, it was like, oh,
Because if we
you know what I
weren't
mean?
because if it wasn't a TV show, we got a movie, and then if there were no movies, we got a TV show or two. Because
Yeah,
it was because like what this year we started off with, if like we got Invincible, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Brand New Day, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four,
yeah.
Superman, uh, Born Again season two, or sorry, just Born Again season one.
You know what's cool though is like because of Marvel taking the risk with all the shows, I feel like now we're in a motion of like we can expect from DC and Marvel 1 to 2 shows and 1 to 2 movies, and we're good. You know what I mean? We're hyped.
Yeah.
We know we gotta watch this to watch
And,
that
and
we're
I
not
think I
we're
think
not getting thrown.
Marvel was kind of on its down, and I think Marvel is hitting its back up slope. I think they're kind of back on their rise again.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just Spider-Man and Doomsday need to keep the trend going of like back to Marvel because Thunderbolts was fire. Like
Yeah,
Deadpool, Wolverine, like you know what I mean. We're up. They just have to be good. But the last. You have any more, bro?
I got a couple more.
Go ahead. Let's finish it.
Uh,
But yeah, these last 2 movies they gotta hit for Marvel, bro, because we're back on track. And like I get we do all these send offs, but this is the final send off of like our generation. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like literally from '99 till now. Like
yeah.
the last bit of these characters on the screen together. Like, and he said already said that he wants Secret Wars to be as big or bigger than Endgame. Like they have to land, bro. They have to be at least 8 out of 10, bro. At least thanks 2 movies, but we'll see.
Woman of Tomorrow will be superhero movie of the year,
Um.
and that's with like Beyond, like Spider-Man, or Beyond the
Oh,
Spider-Verse, Doomsday.
I thought Beyond was.
Oh yeah, never mind. I forgot. Yeah, Beyond's 27. Never mind.
Wait, when the fuck does
Cause I'm pretty because
Doomsday comes out before Spider-Man, huh? Or after?
let's look. Let's look. Avengers Doomsday.
Oh, I gotta eat. I'm fucking lightheaded.
Yeah, because December 18th, 2026, so next year, and then
And then
Beyond.
Spider-Man's before, huh? Beyond is in the following summer.
Yeah, Beyond is 2027.
Dang. So, damn. The only, I want to say yes because I want it to be. Well, no, because I'm gonna disagree. for two reasons. I want to agree because I want it to be. I'm disagreeing because James Gunn didn't direct this and isn't like 100% hands on the wheel of this movie, and Doomsday comes out,
Yeah,
and
Doomsday.
Spider Man comes out. You know what I mean? I can't like put what Supergirl over
Yeah,
Spider Man. So.
brand new day, Doomsday. I mean, like Supergirl, I think is going to be a great movie overall, but I don't think it's movie of the year. I think Spider-Man or
And
Doomsday would probably take the cake.
yeah, it might be Spider Man, honestly, uh, but I hope it's I hope it's either or. And I don't mean this to be negative. I'm just saying it because it's the reality. It's a woman superhero. The
Yeah,
pieces of shit online are gonna chew the wokeness up of it. They're gonna say it's woke and just chew it up, no matter what. There's gonna be that fat side of it. You know what I mean? On like, if it's amazing, there's gonna be the side like everyone likes, but no matter what, since it's a woman superhero, unfortunately, there's gonna be that bit of the internet that is gonna say it's woke just because there's a woman on it, and then like tear it up. So that's gonna hold it down no matter what. Unfortunately, like I hate
yeah.
to say it, it's just the truth of it. But if that wasn't the case, yeah, I would want it to, but it's just the sad truth. But yeah, and plus I'm a Spidey guy. I want Spider-Man and or the Doomsday to hit it next year. But we'll see.
I got two more.
Let's get it.
Snyder Cut is overrated, or the
Disagree.
Snyderverse is overrated.
Disagree because as it was happening, it was everything that we wanted. And now that it's gone, we got this Elseworld dark ass universe that like no one appreciated. It's gone. But now all we can do is appreciate it. There's no reason to hate on it. Like
I
the certain
I
things are
think
missteps,
I think the
like the
Snyderverse
but
is good as a what if.
yeah, exactly. As a darker Elseworld, like we got that. You know what I mean? And everyone's mad about it. It's fucking sick. To me, it's like a Elseworld anime. And like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, why hate on it? And again, at that time, you were all asking for darker shit. You were all saying DC's better because it's darker than Marvel. You were all saying that shit, and then you got it, and now you're shitting all over it because they Martha, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I've always been a defender of that
I
universe.
mean, I
Yeah, they
won't
had some
lie.
missteps, but
I rewatched that last night. Rewatched the Ultimate Edition for because me and my girl watched Superman and then we watched Man of Steel. And like when you watch Superman and then watch Man of Steel, you really realize like Man of Steel is not a good Superman
it's not.
movie
No, it's
whatsoever.
not a good. It's not a good portrayal of the character whatsoever.
Yeah,
Is it a
it's
decent
so
movie? Yeah, I
it
think it's a great fucking movie.
and then it's just like and then like I was just telling her the stuff about like Jonathan, like how
Yeah,
he didn't want
that's the
he
two negatives of that movie.
like he didn't want Clark to save the bus full of kids, how he let himself die when he clearly could have been saved, and how Jonathan's supposed to die off in just every iteration. He's supposed to die off in a certain way that it means something
Yeah,
when
yeah.
his
Well,
death in Man of Steel didn't really mean anything.
yeah, I 100% agree. Those are the two negatives. It's not a good portrayal of the character and his father's death. But to my point before, my thing is too, and when Injustice came out, that storyline came out, and the dark Superman, the evil Superman storyline was taking over. We got that in movie theaters, bro, and
Yeah.
people shat on it. What do you want, bro? You know what I mean? Like that's how I feel about it. You got your dark Superman, you got that, you got it. You know what I mean? And we didn't even get to finish it because you shat on it. I'm pretty sure that second movie would have been nuts. You know what I mean? If you would have got to finish it, to this day I still want that movie. You know what I mean? But whatever. But yeah, like that's what everyone was asking for was the Injustice, Dark Superman, blah blah blah, like that era. And that era happened, and it came and went. And people like, you know what I mean? We could have got something if people weren't so fucking negative with it. Because if again,
Yeah.
Man of Steel is a phenomenal movie. It's just not a good Superman movie. It's a good evil Superman story. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not even like
Like,
necessarily evil. He's still
but
like
the Injustice
he's
one,
still a
it was
good
the Injustice
guy,
story.
but yeah, he's still Superman. He's still a good person, but it's just a
Yeah.
much darker tone of the
Yeah,
character,
and in
which
that
isn't
universe, he was
Superman.
put through way more. Right? You know what I mean? He was put through way more hate, way more mental shit, way more like,
Yeah.
why are you even here? Like, You know what I mean?
because
All you
he's
do is
still
mess up everything. Like,
because Man of Steel still kind of goes through the same thing that this Superman goes through of like where it has the wokeness of like they just don't name the place. They're like, oh, he didn't like Jarhanpur, Baravia. He went
yeah,
and
yeah,
did
yeah,
this. It's like he pretty much did that in Man of
yeah,
Steel,
yeah.
and it was all still kind of the same for what Lex did in Man of Steel and in Superman. Just
Yeah.
tweaked a tweaked a little bit, but like
Well,
the main thing was still kind of there.
hot take. To this day, I don't understand all the hate of the Martha thing. Like, if you've read the comic books and you watch any animation, that is the heart and soul of both of those characters. It made so
It
much
it
sense to me,
doesn't
bro. I don't
it
understand
doesn't
why people hate
work
that shit alive, bro.
it doesn't work live action is my thing. Is
I don't know, bro.
when you have
I guess I'm a minority, obviously, on this opinion, but
to like
that's why it's a hot take. But
to me that it doesn't the Martha thing doesn't work live action. Because it in
because that
live action it looks silly, but it's not a silly thing. But in live action it looks like it is.
I don't know, bro. Because my thing is like always put yourself in the shoes, bro. If you were that Batman, and they set up that movie good with again like the whole parent thing without you showing the origin again, they just did a brief like, you know what I mean? They did a good job at that. So when that time came, bro, yeah, bro. If someone said my mom's name, I'm gonna be like, yo, it's gonna make me. Don't get me wrong savagely if I knew he knew my mom's name, maybe, and he said my mom's name, yeah, I'd fucking kill him real quick. But like,
Yeah,
if I had no idea how he knew my mom's name and he said my mom's name, it'll make you stop to killing someone, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't understand why. It
I
was one of those
guess.
things where I
Yeah.
walked out of the theater. You know what I mean? Like, I walked out of the theater and saw all the hate. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I just did not understand it. But obviously, I'm the hot take guy, you know what I mean? But I never understood that. Like to me, that was one of the first times people chose to hate and troll for no reason. Because it was such like the character. Like it's the same thing if fucking someone was about to kill, or if it was the same thing if a character was not about to kill and that happened. So Spider-Man doesn't kill. It would be the same thing if someone said Uncle Ben before he's about to kill someone. It's the same thing. So why did the universe eat this alive? I do not understand. Because it was regular fans, comic book fans, movie fans. They ate it alive for what, bro? That's like the origin and essence of Batman specifically, but both of these characters. Both these characters do what they do because of their parents. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's why I just did not understand it, but that's like such a hot take I have, bro. That's why I really appreciate the universe. The Jonathan Kent, yeah, that was the dumbest fucking writing ever. I completely agree.
When
But
you
the Martha
explain
thing,
it like that, though, it makes a lot more sense.
yeah, like I don't know if I was just like in tune with my emotions as a fucking 16-year-old or some shit, but when I saw that watching the theater, I was like, oh yeah, perfect, bro. I did not understand the hate because I grew up reading and watching Batman and Superman my whole life. So when it was like Martha, I was like, oh, that's clever. And I never realized both their moms have the same name. That's why I thought it was actually kind of fucking clever. Obviously, no one thinks like I'm thinking right now, but that's how I took that. And everyone shat on it. I didn't understand. Yes, Jonathan Kent, that's bad writing. That's terrible writing. I agree with that 100%. But the Martha thing, I never understood, bro. The only and Man of Steel. Honestly, I agree with the negative things of Man of Steel before I do BVS because Man of Steel I do agree with the over amount of destruction, the fact that like if you rewatch the movie, Superman's not trying to save people. You know what I mean? While this destruction's happening, he's just letting it happen as he's getting thrown across buildings and then throwing Zod across buildings. That shit I completely agree with. That's why like in the new Superman it was so easy and the good writing of like evacuate the city. You know what I mean? Like that shit I understood. That's bad writing. But the BVS and shit, the BVS was especially the Ultimate Edition, it's a great movie, bro, and that's always been my opinion. It's a great fucking movie, bro. I never understood the hate that it got, but that's my hot take. I know you got one more, but my bad, bro. I went on
No,
my
you're
little hot
good.
take rant.
No, that was good. That was good. Last one. Beyond the Spider Verse will be a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 movie.
I'm gonna agree because I want it to be. You know what I mean? We gotta start seeing shit, and I
Uh,
don't see why it wouldn't because this movie took
yeah,
10 fucking years to come out. But
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
definitely agree.
gonna agree too because I want it to be a 9 or a 10 out of 10. And then we also got it's got a year setback, so
We got
let's see some
plenty of
shit.
time. Plenty of time. Everything needs to be peak, just like the first two: story, animation, voice acting, writing, action, visuals, everything. But I guess this is another hot take or question, bro. Oh no, I guess Lord of the Rings. What trilogy do you know where the third one is the best? Usually it's the second or first one. What
I mean,
trilogy do you
a
know that
lot of
the third?
people would say the prequels to Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
A
I guess
lot
there's a
of
couple from
a lot
Civil
of
War
people.
too.
Oh yeah, because a lot of people would say the prequels to Star Wars. Because a lot of people would just say Revenge of the Sith is the best one
Revenge
out
of
of
the
the
Sith.
three.
It is. It is. Yeah.
Yeah, I would
There's
say it
Revenge of the
is.
Sith. There's the third Lord of the Rings, especially the 4 hour edition is pretty wild. That's a pretty wild experience. So there's
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, Civil
I wouldn't
War,
because
No Way Home.
I wouldn't say yeah, No Way Home. I wouldn't say it for The Hobbit. The third one
Yeah,
is
I agree.
kind of is
I
a little
agree.
slow.
I like the third one a lot,
It's
but
good,
it's
but
the first
it's
two are amazing. The first two are
the
incredible
the
films, bro.
first. I
Like
think the
I
first
was
one is
blown
so
away.
good.
Yeah, the smog, bro, Benedict
Hmm.
Cumberbatch and the like literally that whole scene is like the movie, bro. That whole thing was intense, bro. But yeah, the first two movies are incredible. Oh, and then you have that. I gotta rewatch those because the barrel scene is nuts too with Legolas and they're in the river and shit, and Legolas is just fucking them up. Yeah, bro, those movies are crazy. I keep getting I wanted my fiance to sit down and watch them because she just like keeps thinking she's gonna hate him. That and Star Wars, I'm like, you're gonna. I know she's gonna like
Some
Lord of the Rings to a big
some would
extent,
say
and I
Dark
know
Knight Rises too.
I'm not,
There's a
bro.
lot of people who
I
like Bane more
they're
as a
split.
villain than Joker.
I know, I know. Pretty much the world is like split on the third movie. I'm one of the ones that the third movie I thought could have been so much better. There's things I really like, but the first of all, I'm sorry, Christopher Nolan, your action choreography is duty. Like he does
I
not
just
know how to
don't like
do com-
I don't
action
like
combat. He
Ra's al
doesn't.
Ghul in those movies. I think Ra's al Ghul was done wrong in those movies, and so I think
For a
that
realistic
brings
take, I
my
think he
score
was.
down.
I hear you. For James Gunn universe, yeah, it would be fucking awful. For the realistic take, I like what they did in Batman Begins. In the third movie, I didn't like what they did because it kind of made like Ra's al Ghul not even matter because oh we have Bane now. You know what I mean? Like that's why I didn't like that at all. And they literally made Bane the bigger and badder Ra's al Ghul in the third movie. So it was like okay, like I didn't care for it at all. I didn't like that Bane was nothing like Bane. Like he was
Hmm.
just like it's almost like they just used the name of that character and was like, "Oh, this guy's strong as fuck and he's a terrorist as well." I don't know. It was just like just something that didn't add up. And there was the voice that made no fucking sense because this accent is nowhere in the fucking world, bro. I did not understand that shit. Like, and that too, it felt like they fucked up his face just to put the mask on him to give him a Bane
Yeah.
look. There was just so many things that I didn't really fuck with. Um, the action scene was amazing, like the where he beats the shit out of him, and then like the Catwoman montage was pretty sick. I love that Catwoman. I don't think we've ever gotten a bad Catwoman. I will say that. All three Catwomen have been phenomenal. I really like that trend of like all three Catwomen have been big actresses and have killed it. Um,
Okay.
I didn't I didn't like though the ending is fucking god awful, bro. It's bright as shit daylight in Gotham, and it's just a bunch of police officers and these inmates. If you watch that movie, bro, like you can see them like, it's the choreograph
Yeah.
yeah, the background is so awful, bro, like, it's to me, it was such a drop in quality from the first 2 movies. You know what I mean? That's the only
Yeah.
reason why, like, it going from The Dark Knight to this and you could have made something good, but the overall quality felt like it dropped. You know what I mean? That's the only reason. I'm on the other side of that, where people love The Dark Knight Rises, but that's just me.
Okay. Okay. You got anything
What
else?
Well, I guess we were talking about trilogies, but I do have something else. But for trilogies, I think that was it as far as like what third ones are fire.
Yeah,
Um,
because I
Iron
can't
Man
think of
3 was
anything
god
more.
awful. Yeah, I mean, if people wanted to say Ragnarok, I wouldn't be mad at them. I don't agree, but
I
I
don't.
do really enjoy Ragnarok.
No.
You don't like Ragnarok? You don't like
It
Ragnarok, bro?
just no.
I didn't know this.
I think
Ah,
Thor's got like the worst. Besides like Ant-Man, I think Thor's got like the worst movies out of like all of them.
I just hate when there's so much potential and the movie overall isn't good. There was so much potential in Quantumania and Love and Thunder, bro. Like those movies could have been fucking nuts, bro. And you shat the bed. But yeah, I agree. Those are the weaker trilogies. Um, yeah, because the original Star Wars trilogy, the first two are a little better. I like the third one though. Revenge of the or Return of the Jedi.
Yeah,
The new trilogy was god awful. Rise of Skywalker was shit. But yeah, but my I guess yeah, I can't think of any more. But my last topic, bro, was did you see the backpack for Doomsday?
yeah, the gifts.
Yeah, bro, that was pretty cool because it confirmed a couple things. I made a video about this too, but it pretty much confirmed that like this is the main cast. There's no new cast
Oh
members on
yeah,
it.
that's
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
because they confirmed that's main cast.
Definitely main cast,
Uh,
which is pretty interesting, bro. And again, I see people in my page commenting like they're not really that excited or whatever. But I'm like, you guys were asking for this, bro. You guys were asking for them to make a movie to clean up post Endgame. This is that movie, and we're getting the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Avengers. So it's like, what are we not wanting, bro? Like, I'm still super hyped for this movie. But that's one
yeah.
thing I noticed is like that's still the main cast, and they announced in the chairs. So I don't think we're gonna get another casting announcement, and I think everyone else is gonna be limited to
Oh no,
like how it
I
was.
don't think we are because they're done filming. Filming's
Yeah,
done. So
yeah, yeah. I think every other cast member that's gonna be in the movie is gonna be just how it was in Infinity War and Endgame. Like Spider Man's gonna play the same exact role Spider Man played, probably in both movies, because I can see him getting the black suit and playing the same role. Just not happy. He's gonna be a darker Spider Man, but I can see him playing the same role. He gets like 5 minutes of screen time on both
yeah,
movies, but it's just a significant amount of 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, and he's doing a lot, and he has a lot of action. I think he's gonna be that role. I think we might get Ragnarok, Hulk in both movies if we're lucky, but like small cameos. Same thing with Wolverine and Deadpool. I think we might get like a good chunk of them as far as just good quality. It's just gonna be spread out. And then and I think we're gonna have a couple characters like the ancient one. Like you know how she had a
hmm
pretty significant cameo and
yeah.
like
In
but she
Endgame,
was only there really yeah. Like I think we're gonna get cameos like that. Especially like in Endgame where they went back in time and saw a bunch of cameos. Like I think we're
yeah,
gonna get a bunch of significant cameos, but they're just gonna be significant cameos. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah. Okay.
this is the main cast. You know what I mean? I think that's what this bag kind of confirmed. Because if you think about it, we don't know shit, bro. So this bag could have had 10 more characters on it. You know what I mean? This was a leak by definition. So this bag could have had a bunch of spoilers. It was the same exact cast, just with comic book accurate suits, which I'm super hyped about, bro. Mystique had the white suit. Cyclops had his suit. Uh,
Magneto's doesn't have his though.
no, bro, I was let down because apparently, someone let me know in my comments. Apparently, once let me pull it up. He's the one of the characters. He's the only character, maybe Beast. We don't know yet because we haven't seen his bottom yet. But Beast and Magneto might be the only characters that they took the astonishing
Yeah,
X-Men costumes for because apparently that's Magneto's in this.
because someone said that Beast was just gonna be like just in the speedo.
I hope he is. Pause. But because it's just because I want to see the '90s look. That's my favorite look. But let's see. Astonish X-Men Magneto. I mean, it's pretty similar. Actually, it's exactly the same. What are we talking about? Oh no, not astonishing. House of M. That's what it was. Apparently, he wore this in
Um,
House of M.
okay. I
Let
mean,
me see.
as long as the suit looks good, I'm really excited to see Cyclops though.
I hope. I just want them to give him the red and purple. But yeah, Cyclops and Nightcrawler had their
Yeah.
OG looks. Fuck with that. I don't like that they took away US agent's helmet. It's making me so mad. I think they took it away because we're gonna see a lot of variants of Chris Evans as Captain America, so it only makes
Yeah.
sense to take it off. But they didn't take off Red Guardians, so I'm like, why didn't you just leave him? I don't like
I
that
think
fucking
Red
helmet,
Guardians
bro.
is different is because his is red, so it's a distinctly different than
Yeah,
how US Agent is blue and Caps is blue. And yeah. Cause then
I think they're gonna.
cause then with Sam Wilson's too, it just he doesn't
It's
even
gonna be
have
something
like a
similar to
full.
that,
Yeah, I'm with
which
it.
is honestly kind of cheeks, bro. I like. I wish they would just go OG, but yeah. And then the Fantastic Four looked like that. A couple of them had new suits. I think Invisible Woman had a new suit. Franklin.
I think it's too because of how old he is. They can't put him in a suit like that realistically. Like in a
Yeah. I was. Yeah.
crazy suit. So they kind of have to go with something a bit more minimal for him. That's like easier to take on and take off for him.
Yeah. I mean, I saw. I have it in my old videos, an AI picture of it, and they could have did it, bro, because they made it loose. They made it like a regular shirt. The only thing that was comic book accurate was the cape and the gauntlets and the boots. Everything else was like a red fit. You know what I mean? Like a loose
Yeah,
red like cloth, but everything else was comic book accurate. They could have did it, bro. I'm actually kind of let down that we're not getting like a comic book accurate Magneto, but we'll see.
yeah, we'll see.
We'll fucking see. That's all I had, bro. Um, that's gonna be crazy, bro. Getting Beast, possibly Beast, Hulk, and the Thing in the same movie is pretty crazy, bro.
Oh yeah, just having those
That's pretty
big,
crazy.
huge dudes.
Yes, bro. Oh, I can't
and then
wait. Can't wait.
possibly we're gonna maybe I mean we won't see him in the same room, but I heard there's a chance we're gonna see Doom kill a Thanos. I think King Thanos.
I heard that. I'm excited because I want to see Thanos again. I wouldn't be mad. I heard another rumor. I wouldn't be mad if they replaced that scene with Kang,
That would be kind of cool. Yeah, and then just like
and it would make more sense.
that would they should do that. They should just get like a fuck off variant of Kang, just kill Kang like that, and so then that explains why he hasn't been in, and then
Bro, I've been saying this for
kill.
months, and this rumor just came up last week, bro. I've been saying it, bro. You throw Kang in just to kill him, give Jonathan Majors a little cash, a little respect because he got fucked over, and this way you
Yeah,
can kill him, bro. Oh, it makes so much sense, bro. Because at the end of the day, to, if if we didn't have this like new social media where we learn everything, at the end of the day, if it was like 1990 and we were getting these movies and we had no social media, at the end of the day, the last big bad was Kang. You know what I
yeah,
mean? That was the last big bad we saw. So it only makes good writing for the general audience if you bring him back and then kill him off. You know what I mean? Because again, if there was no social media or anything, the audience would just think, "Oh, we're waiting for Kang still." You know what I mean?
yeah.
But we're not. Yes, bro. I hope they do that. It would be so tough if they
That
did
that
that.
it would make sense just for because it's like it was like Kang was happening, and then it's like if you think about it in just like the eyes of just watching the movies, it's like Kang happened. What the fuck happened to him? Where'd he go?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Like if we didn't have social media, we would have no idea. That's why yeah, bro. But I think it's a good idea. But you know what else I can't I really hope they do, bro. I hope the first time I've told you this before, but I just hope the first time we see Nightcrawler is just in a tough ass like team shot and then it's just you know what I
Yeah,
mean? He just
just
like poofs into the frame. Ooh. Like he's just like posed up. That'd be so tough, bro.
it would be.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think it would be
excited.
kind of sick if for like each character on screen they gave him like a cool like intro, like not like a cool where it was just like not necessarily like an intro, but it was just like it where it showed them and then it was just like wherever they're standing on set and it's just them posted up and then it has like a little side panel and it has like name where they're from what earth blah 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 because then
That would be cool. I
because
know what you're saying. Yeah,
because
yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
it would kind of help everyone be like okay we know where these people are from we know where these people are from
having like a silent narration almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That I 100% agree. 100% agree. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it
But you
would
know,
be
I
kind of like if like when Tony has his mask on and he's like facial recognition on people and it just tells you everything about them. Just be like that, but it's for the audience to be like, this is who this is, just so you know this like they're from this earth, a part of this team, blah blah blah.
100% agree, bro. 100% agree. Um, you know what I think's gonna happen from all the clues, and I'm gonna clip this, bro. But from all the clues and everything we've gotten, what I think is going to happen is like I think whenever we see the X-Men, they're gonna get fucked the hardest. Like I think Doom or
Yeah.
whoever is gonna go there, use Sentinels, fuck their shit up, take whatever he needs and dips, and the X-Men's universe is gonna be the one universe that they get fucked over super fast. They have to do some crazy action scene, whatever, fight some Sentinels. Doom leaves. Whenever the fight scene is done, it's gonna be like, fuck, we need to go, bro. And then like they
Mm.
go and whatever, and then maybe they get to the new Avengers. But I think they're gonna get fucked the hardest. I think they're gonna get fucked the
Yeah.
hardest. I think they're gonna get hit right at the X Mansion. There's gonna be some type of crazy ass fight at the X Mansion. And then again, the last time we saw Beast with Monica Rambeau, I think Beast is gonna be the one to be like, we need to go fucking follow them because that's where this bitch is from, Monica Rambeau, and blah blah blah. And I think they're just gonna get hit, bro. I think they're gonna get hit by Doom. And I think it's gonna be in the beginning of the movie, to be honest with you. Like I think might be the first. Like I think that might. I one thing I'm a little skeptical about is I think they might structure this movie just like Infinity War, bro. Like I can see Doom. Like the opening shot is like Doom walking through the X Mansion because he just fucked it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do a lot of things just like Infinity War. That's why I asked you a while ago, what's gonna be the big cliffhanger? Because there's no snap in this movie, and we need a
True.
cliffhanger. So I think they're gonna, and there's a bunch of teams just like Infinity War. So I think they're gonna structure this movie a lot like Infinity War, because it's a bunch of teams all over the place, one threat that's doing this and fucking shit up, just like Thanos had the Space Stone, so he can just go wherever the fuck he wanted to go. Like I think it's gonna be just like that. The only thing that's gonna be cooler is that, like, you know how when we watched the trailers for Infinity War and Endgame, we thought they were going to be in space and on these crazy planets and doing all these crazy things. I think with this movie, they're actually going to do that. I think this movie is going to be a fuckload of different planets we've never seen. I think this movie is going to be a fuckload of like um, traveling here and there and on this spaceship and on that spaceship. Like, I think we're going to
Hmm.
really fucking get it even harder than Infinity War. But we'll see. But I think we're gonna, because you got to think, bro, we haven't seen Loki in a bit, and wherever the fuck Doctor Doom is from, those are new sets. Just like we never saw Titan up until that point. Like these are gonna be brand new sets, brand new like things, a brand new Latveria. You know what I mean? Like if we have this, if that concept art of the
Sorry, my headset cut out again.
fuck, yeah. Oh, that's a good question, bro. That's a good question. If let's say for hypotheticals, bro, this is a good clip
Yeah, we're
too.
good.
Let's say for hypotheticals, Tom has the black suit in Doomsday. What team would he be on?
I don't know.
I guess we got to see how Brand New Day plays out, but based off what we know now, who do you think? What team would you think he'd be on?
Probably like if he's got the black suit, probably start with Doom and then work his way from not being Doom when because it's like I feel because there will be the a disconnect for Peter with it being Tony with him looking like Tony. So I feel like there will be the disconnect that'll detach him from working with him.
Interesting. So you're saying he would be on Doom's team, and then when he finds out he's a variant of Iron Man, he would like back up and be like something's off.
Yeah.
I think
And then
I think it might be I think it might
he'd
be the
have like a
opposite.
self-realization moment of like, this isn't what Tony would have wanted for me. And then he'll fight the suit.
Uh, I don't. I honestly, I hope he doesn't fight the suit. I hope he has the suit until his next movie. Honestly, that'd be pretty sick if he has the black suit in both these movies, and then the next movie is him figuring out, and then we get Miles. That's kind of what I want to see. But no, what I was gonna say, bro, is I think the opposite, bro. What if he sees him, shows him his this Robert Downey Jr. disfigured face, and he's like, "Holy shit, this guy's a good guy." Follows him, figures out his plan, and then he's like, "Oh fuck, I can't be with Doctor Doom, bro. He's not Iron Man. He's Doctor Doom." Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? I think the opposite might happen because I think if he like initially sees his face off the bat, he's been lonely as fuck, bro. You know what I mean? No one knows him, so he's gonna be like, "Fuck, finally someone," and it's fucking Tony with a fucked up face follows him, sees whatever in the black suit, and then he's like, "Fuck, this dude's plan is evil as fuck." Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? But either way, it can go either way. I can see it both happening. Because honestly, I didn't even think about him being on Doom's team until you said it. So that's a good idea.
I mean, yeah. But I just don't want to wait so fucking long. And
Yeah, I agree, bro. Because it's still over a year. We haven't even gotten to December of this year, bro. Look, I hope. What's kind of crazy is that Spider-Man comes out before because they started production on Spider-Man after. You know what I mean? Even though it's a lot more characters and shit,
well,
but
because
to think,
they also said that Spider-Man Brand New Day is set after Born Again season 2.
oh yeah, we're getting season two. Apparently, there's a secret date set for next year, and the rumor is in case they have to push back Brand New Day to that date.
We'll see. If
And apparently,
anything,
there's a backup script too.
we'll see it the next like D23 or whatever the fuck.
We're gonna see by a Super Bowl. Super Bowl is gonna be a big like what's good. You know what I mean? I think because it we're gonna either get trailers or we're not gonna get trailers, and then everyone's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" And then it's gonna force Marvel to have to answer because
Yeah.
usually that'll happen. Like that nothing will give, and then in March we'll get a lot of answers in March. You know what I mean? So around that time is when we're gonna get like teasers, spoilers, because
Because
it's different. Go ahead.
Because all next year too, we're just gonna get teasers and trailers. We're gonna get so much shit for Doomsday next year and for Spider-Man and whatever else is coming out. So
Mark my words, bro. From February till summer, till June, we're gonna get a fuckload of trailers because we don't have anything coming out besides shows to that point. And
yeah,
next year's stuff is gonna be in production, so we're gonna get trailers for shit for 2027. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So like that chunk of time, and then between Spider-Man and Doomsday, like, we're gonna get so many fucking
yeah.
trailers
I
in those two
definitely
chunks.
definitely next year. Well, I feel like we're gonna get our first trailer for Beyond the Spider-Verse.
So that's summer 2027.
So
And they've
it's
had
like,
plenty of time for a trailer. Yeah,
yeah. So
maybe
it's like,
honestly
well,
around
I
Super
feel
Bowl,
like
bro.
sometime early next year before the summer, we might get like a small. Like even if it's like a 30-second, like 25-second little teaser, I think.
Oh no, we're getting the teaser for Woman of Tomorrow. When Woman of Tomorrow comes out,
Oh yeah,
the Across the Spider Verse, it'll be a year away, and they'll have plenty of fucking time to make a trailer. So I think Woman of Tomorrow is gonna have all the trailers in it, like a fuckload of trailers for, and it only makes sense because it's a summer movie. Usually summer movies have a fuckload of trailers, good trailers.
yeah,
So
true.
yeah, we're in for it, brother. We're in for it, but I think I do gotta get off soon, man. I got so much shit to fucking do. I got to clean and organize, get this room going.
No, you're good. I got
But
content to make. We'll see you
same,
guys next
same,
week.
absolutely.